If John F. Kennedy had survived that November day in Dallas, history might look completely different. For starters, Kennedy was already preparing for re-election in 1964, and he probably would have won in a landslide. Lyndon B. Johnson only became president after the tragedy, and while he pushed through the Civil Rights Act, Kennedy was already moving in that direction. Had he lived, the civil rights movement might have unfolded more gradually, maybe with less backlash, but also less urgency. Then there's Vietnam. Kennedy had quietly begun pulling U.S. advisors out before his death. Without Johnson's massive escalation, America might have avoided the full-blown Vietnam War. No draft, no protests, number 58,000 American deaths. And no hippie generation born out of rebellion against it. Internationally, JFK wanted to thaw tensions with the Soviet Union after the Cuban Missile Crisis. A living Kennedy might have pursued détente years earlier, changing the entire course of the Cold War. Maybe there's no Nixon opening China, no Watergate, no collapse of American trust in government. And speaking of Nixon, without Kennedy's assassination, Nixon might have never made that comeback in 1968. The entire political map of the late 20th century could look unrecognizable. But the biggest change? The loss of innocence. The assassination marked the end of America's post-war optimism. The moment people stopped believing their leaders were untouchable. Without that trauma, maybe the 1960s wouldn't feel like the decade of chaos we remember today. So if JFK had lived, the Vietnam War might have ended before it began. Civil rights might have advanced differently, and America's faith in government might have lasted a little longer. But history turned in just 6 seconds, and the world was never the same again.